okay, so the string theory. So when you get a COVID infection, you have spike on the virus. You're going to form antibodies to the top, right? When you are given free spike, you're going to form antibodies to the top, to the bottom, to the side. The spike antigen has multiple antigenic sites. So now...
It's even worse. I can't wait to add to this. Keep going.
Now you have a person who has an antibody to the bottom. And he has an antibody to the top. And you give him a booster 3 months later. You give him a booster. This is what happens. There's only 3 components. You have an antibody to the... Let me do it right. You have an antibody to the...
He's got an antibody magnet. I can't believe it.
You have the spike now. The bottom is visible. The antibody sticks to that. But there's another arm.
Oh, here he goes.
You see where I'm going with this?
Here he goes. I see clotting.
Oh my God, you saw it.
Now I see
really
it already.
fast.
Yeah.
Now, the other arm, right? Now the top is visible, right? Now
Yes.
the antibody... Is it going to stop?
No, this is also what Sukrit Bhakti said. This is a disaster indeed. It's just a giant matrix of shit.
So this is what I call the string theory.
Yes.
Because in a natural infection, you're not going to form antibodies to the bottom. And so even if it does form to the bottom, you can't have one antibody bind to 2 virus particles because the virus is too big. But when the antigen is smaller, you can have the antigen act as glue to the slightly different antibodies because you're going to have different populations of antibodies that form. Now, the amazing thing about this, Jay, you haven't read it before, right?
No.
So you see what happens with this? Half the vaccines on Earth, their main effect is to form long strands of antibodies. And then you'll get a meshwork. And then once you have this meshwork, platelets get caught in it. Every FC region, activates FC receptors on a platelet. And then half the vaccines on Earth have this exact same issue. So children, before their age of 4, have 20 booster vaccines. 10 of those can replicate this scenario. If you form this meshwork of antibodies and antigen in a child, in a blood vessel that goes to their amygdala, the part of the brain that controls rage and memory and emotional responses, you're going to have a personality change. And that's your autism.